Hi everyone, this is second part of solids chapter, mechanical properties of solids. This is Sachin sir. We have discussed some synopsis regarding mechanical properties of solids in the previous class. Now let us see for some few problems from mechanical properties of solids. First question is asked in Kerala CE, probably in 2009. A wire loaded by a load mg extended by L, mechanical energy stored will be, mechanical energy is nothing but half into stress into strain into volume. Mechanical energy is equal to half into stress is force by area. Strain is what? Strain is change in length divided by length. Here they are talking about length, so it is change in length by length. Volume is equal to area into length. Area, length cancel. Half into mass into force is mass into acceleration. Acceleration is substituted by acceleration due to gravity as they have given in the formula. And delta L is L. See, this is mg, delta L place I am writing it as L. This will be mgl by 2. This is mechanical energy formula. So answer is what? Answer is second, option second, mgl by 2. Okay, so the option is what? The question the for the particular problem, the formula has arrived from this concept: u, or mechanical energy, is equal to half into stress into strain into volume. Okay, next let us assume one more problem. Cable capable of supporting load W is cut into half its original length, half of its original length. The maximum load it can support is, see, first Young's modulus formula is y is equal to F by A delta L. So first I have to write formula for load or force, A into delta L divided by L. Okay, if a supporting load W, cable is cut into half, means first you have to remember one thing: if length is L and it can be stretched through delta L, if it is cut into half, length is cut into half L by 2, then its stretching capacity is also cut into delta L by 2. Okay, for example, I have 100 centimeter wire and it is can be stretched up to 3 centimeter, and if it's reduced to 50 meter wire, then this 3 meter will be reduced to 1.5 meter. It will be reduced to how much? 1.5 meter. Okay, so for example, if we have a force here F, and we know that a cable is cut into half, then what happens? L becomes L by 2, delta L becomes L by 2, L by 2 half cancels. Again, second force also remains the same, or the load, final load and initial load also same. So what happens? Both the loads are same, so initial also W, now also W. Okay, yes, you understood the formula, I think so. Okay, in Gujarat CET, a wire breaks if stretched more than 3 millimeter. It is cut into two equal parts, then each part can be stretched without breaking. Okay, we have 3 millimeter wire, it can be stretched to certain extent where it cannot be broken. Then if it is made to half, 3.5 millimeter, we have a certain length wire. Once again we will see, it can be stretched up to 3 millimeter, and if its length is reduced to half, then definitely its stretching capacity also should be half, as I have told earlier. Okay, remember one thing: if this is a pen of 10 centimeter, it can be stretched up to 5 centimeter. If its pen is reduced its length by 5 centimeter, then stretching capacity also reduces by half. Okay, so 3 millimeter stretching for L means 1.5 millimeter stretching for L by 2. Okay, what is L by 4? That will be stretching will be up to 0.75 millimeter, 0.75 millimeter. Okay, yes, see here one more problem. A wire can be broken by applying a load of 10 kg, load and weight and force all are same. Okay, the force required to break the wire of same material but twice the diameter of the same length is how much? See, same material they have used press. Same material means it's a modulus. Sorry, Young's modulus should be same. That means F by A delta L raised to L, F by A, L divided by delta L should be same. This is F1, F1, F2, A2. Okay, and same material length is also same and its extension is also same. So what we get, F1 by A1 is equal to F2 by A2. What about F1? You have to calculate F2. F1 by A1 into A2. F1 they have given as 10 kg weight, and area A1 is area, cross sectional area is pi r square. For first it is pi r1 square, so it becomes 10 divided by pi r1 square into pi r2 square is equal to 10 divided by pi cancels, r1 square, but r2 is 2 times r1. This will be 4r1 square, isn't it? They have taken it as 2 times the diameter. Diameter 2 times means the radius also 2 times. R1 square cancel. The answer will be around 40 kg weight. How much? 40 kg weight is the answer. See here, 40 kg weight is the answer. Okay, thank you. Okay, next please look at the concepts again and solve this problem again. Okay, see, so take the screenshot or just to solve the problem. Okay, you'll get the better idea of these concepts. Okay, it may be just a scribble because I cannot write a complete 100% perfectly on the sheet of paper. So just to try to solve and pause the video and just go through it, you will understand the problem. Okay, thank you. We will see next problem. The compressibility of water is 6 into 10 to the power of Newton per. See, what is bulk modulus? Delta P delta V into V. See, bulk modulus is always reciprocal of the compressibility. So what do we have? I have they have given compressibility of water, that is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 10. If 1 liter volume is given, 1 liter, to pressure they have given 4 into 10 to the power of 7 Newton per meter square. Decrease in volume they have asked what is delta V. So delta V is K into delta P into volume. K is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Delta P is 4 into 10 to the power of 7. Volume is 1 liter. So answer is 6 into 4, 24. 24 cc is the answer. Okay, just see the formula once. Okay, go through the formula once, you will get the better idea. The stress required to double the length. See, first I have to write length means it is definitely Young's modulus, delta L by L. Stress means force by area. I am writing one away because they are talking about force. The stress, so I am writing force by area one side. The stress required to double the length of the wire of Young's modulus Y is, see, if length delta L by length L is increased to 2L, definitely delta L should also increase to 2 delta L. Okay, because I have told you how the length varies, the stretching capacity also varies similarly. If L becomes 2 times, delta L becomes 2 times. L becomes half, delta L becomes half times. Okay, so if I am applying the next stress, delta L by 2, delta L becomes 2 times, as L also becomes 2 times. 2 gets cancelled. Again we will end up with Y delta L by L. So F dash A dash is nothing but F by A. So as you increase length, the stretching capacity is also increasing the similar way. The stress required to maintain both the conditions are same. So you get F dash by A dash is equal to F by A. Right? See, one more homework I am giving you now. Homework is calculate longitudinal strain. Calculate longitudinal strain if Poisson ratio is 0.03 and lateral strain is 1.5 units. Lateral strain is 1.5 units. Poisson ratio is 0.03. calculate longitudinal strain. Homework: longitudinal strain to be calculated if Poisson ratio is 0.03 units and lateral strain is 1.5 units. Okay, thank you. Okay, we will meet with mechanical properties of liquids in the next class. Okay, yes. Okay, please solve the assignments given in the folder. Okay, yes, thank you very much.